traveling by rail, although it takes much more time than air travel. But this travel time can give a lot of impressions from the trip, because often rail routes pass through places where there are no roads or settlements for hundreds of kilometers around, and landscapes outside the window captivate with their incredible beauty. In this video, just look at the most dizzying railway routes. Viaduct Craigmore. This old railway bridge is located near Bessbrook in County Armagh in the north of Ireland. It has become a real symbol of this region. Locals call this bridge 18 arches. Its maximum height is 42 meters, and it opened in 1852. This building looks most picturesque in the rays of the setting sun. Interestingly, in Ireland guidebooks, in order to see all the beauty of these places, it is recommended not to travel along the railway itself, which crosses the viaduct, but it is much more interesting to be near it and contemplate the passing train from the side against the backdrop of sunset. The advice, of course, is not very convincing and is only suitable for photographers, but most tourists want to personally ride this route and watch the scenery from the train window. Path across the Tadami River Bridge, Japan. One of the most scenic train lines on the island of Honshu in Japan. The area around Fukushima is quite mountainous. That is why there are really incredibly beautiful views. This is especially true for the railway that passes through Lake Ina, as well as the Tadami River. Due to the fact that there are so many deciduous plants around the railway, the area is very different depending on the time of year. In summer it is very green, like in a tropical forest, but in autumn the surroundings are filled with all shades of red, orange and yellow, giving this place a special charm. It connects cities in Niigata and Fukushima prefectures. The total length of the tracks is 135.2 kilometers. The bridge over the Tadami River blended into the landscape so organically that it rightfully became a landmark of a national scale. Some tourists travel this route several times to enjoy different seasonal scenery, but many note that the winter scenery has the most impressive atmosphere. Australia does not have long rail routes, and in general there are not many railways in the country. Most goods are transported through the country by road. However, there is still a passenger rail service. It will definitely surprise you, and you will want to ride on such a train. The length of this route is 1,420 kilometers. It runs the longest train in the country, more than a kilometer long. It connects the southern and northern parts of the continent and makes it possible to travel to the most beautiful places. The composition with the name Gone includes 44 cars. The first Gone train set off in 1929. In 1980, it was decommissioned and replaced by a new train that can surprise its passengers with cars of different levels of comfort. Himalayan Path, Darjeeling, India. The train that runs on this railway is often called a toy train. The thing is that the width of its track is only 61 centimeters. This is much less than most other narrow-gauge trains. The length of the track is 88 kilometers, and the highest point on which the train rises is more than 2 kilometers. The railroad was built in 1879. Curiously, it is still active. Any tourist who enters these parts will certainly want to ride through this picturesque area. After all, the views here and the mountain landscapes are really fantastic. It is curious that in 1999 this railway was listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. By the way, a couple more Indian railways were included in this list. In 2005 Nilja Rai, in 2008 Kalkashima. Nilgirai Mountain Railway in India. The Nilgirai Mountain Railway is the oldest in India. Journey along the narrow-gauge railway, laid in 1908 by the British colonialists, flight to the tops of the mountains through narrow bridges and tunnels, past forests and tea plantations, gorges and slopes. The average speed of the train is 10 kilometers per hour, so the landscape slowly passing by the window can be enjoyed without fuss. The total length of the railway mountain route is 46 kilometers. For smooth passage of a steep climb, the Nilgirai Railway even uses a rail-toothed system along the rails. A strip of gear racks is stretched, for which the gears of the wheels cling. Guam Gorge, Russia. Located in the northern part of the Laganaki Highlands, on the site of the Kurdzips River Valley, this place has been declared a natural monument of regional significance. A narrow-gauge railway passes through the Guam Gorge, which was built in the 1930s by order of Stalin. The narrow-gauge railway was necessary for the export of timber. It connected the two villages of Guamka and Mesmai. The length of the Guam Gorge is 5 kilometers. The Guam Canyon has been pierced by water for millions of years. The original nature has been preserved to this day. There are many red book plants and relic trees in the gorge, and at the bottom of the canyon there are fallen wagons, reminiscent of the danger of natural disasters. Glenfinnan Viaduct, Scotland. The length of this bridge is 380 meters and it consists of 21 spans. The path was built from 1897 to 1901. This section of the railway looks fantastic. However, this is evidenced by his cinematic history. Yes, probably, many already understood what it was about. It was this bridge that took part in the filming of the Harry Potter saga. According to the books, the road to Hogwarts School runs through the Glenfinnan Viaduct. That is why he appeared in no less than 4 films about a wizard and his friends who traveled to school and returned home by train along this path. The Glenfinnan Viaduct is an amazing engineering structure, located on the railway line connecting Fort William and the port town of Mallag. Friends, write your comments, which of the routes in this video impressed you the most, and also write about your most memorable train trip. Many will be interested to read. Well, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching. If it was interesting, support the video with likes. Thank you for subscribing, and take a look at what else we have prepared for you.